you're bombarded with a lot of the information online that's telling you who you are. Like, well, you're not 6 foot, you ain't got a six pack, it's looks, money, and status. You ain't got your money up. You got to have six figures. All these women only want this and that. So that's going on in your head at the same time while you're not actually taking action. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today.
The thing is that has there kind of been I guess a catalyst to the social media era?
Yeah, well, the thing is with social media, what it's done is it's done a few things that kind of messes up the game for a lot of these guys. And I say this, the reason why I say that is because it's made these guys more lazy. So for example, like you said, you have to put in the groundwork, you have to go out and do what you got to do. That creates and builds a stronger character, right? Now, if you're just some young 19, 20-year-old who's just living on social media all day, right? What happens is not only are you not getting or gaining the skills of really interacting with women like in real life, what you're doing is that you're bombarded with a lot of the information online that's telling you who you are. Like, well, you're not 6 foot, you ain't got a six pack, it's looks, money, and status. You ain't got your money up. You got to have six figures. All these women only want this and that. So that's going on in your head at the same time while you're not actually taking action. So then you start to say, well, why should I even take action if I'm not that guy? I can't, I'm gonna get any girls anyway. And I keep being reinforced that women aren't gonna want me because I don't have those things that women say they want. And so what happened is that social media has conditioned these dudes to be more and more insecure, right? And then on top of that, what happens is, and this is the funny part, this is the ironic part, you would think that that social media, because there's more access to women, right, that it would be easier for these guys, right? But the thing is that if you're the type of guy who's lazy, if you're the type of guy who's not confident, if you're the type of guy who is, doesn't have any game, then it's going to be even harder for you, because there's other guys who have game. There's other guys who are not lazy, who are hollering at these women. So now what happens is that you become further back in the, in the background, and therefore it's harder for you to make anything happen. Because just like, for example, back in the day, you would go to a house party, maybe it's like 50 people in there, right? Let's say there's like 25 guys, 25 girls, let's just make it even. It's just, that's what it is. But now you're on social media, like there's thousands of guys and thousands of women, but there's thousands more men who don't have game. And then you sort of blend in with the thousands of guys who don't have game. But the guys who do have game are killing it because they have thousands of women to holler at. You see what I'm saying? So what social media did is, one, it created a lot of guys who get more insecure. And then also what it did is that it made those same guys, fall into this thing where they feel stuck, because they're caught in between what they're hearing about themselves online and what is actually happening in these situations where these women are only getting with the guys who, actually know what they're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, and on top of that, you keep getting indoctrinated in your mind that you're nothing, that women don't want you, that you're ugly, that you're short, that you ain't got no money, all this other stuff, that's going to take a toll on you. And then you're going to be lost in the sauce. So this is why game is important, because those guys who think this way or feel this way is because they're ignorant, meaning that they're getting the wrong information, meaning that they don't actually know how to do what they need to do. Because see, social media actually is a tool to make it easier for you. The fact that you can pick up your phone, and meet millions of women in your phone, you should be able to go make something happen. But it's funny, it's the opposite, because most of these guys, they've been indoctrinated to be losers. So that's just what happens at the end of the day, you know? Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.